Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. I'm thrilled to introduce you to our newest story, perfect for little ones aged 4 to 8. During a stormy night, it was a dark and stormy night in the small town of Willow Creek. The wind howled like a pack of wolves, causing the trees to sway and creak in the gusts. The rain pounded against the windows, making it hard for anyone to sleep. In a cozy little house on Elm Street, a young rabbit named Rosie was trying to drift off to dreamland. She snuggled under her favorite blanket, a soft, fluffy one with a picture of a sunny meadow on it, but the storm outside made it difficult for her to relax. Just as Rosie was starting to doze off, she heard a faint knock at the door. She sat up in bed, rubbing her sleepy eyes. Who could be visiting on a night like this? Rosie's mom, a kind and gentle rabbit named Mrs. Whiskers, got out of bed to answer the door. She opened it to find a bedraggled little bird perched on the porch, shivering in the wind. "Oh dear, you must be freezing," Mrs. Whiskers exclaimed, ushering the bird into the warm and cozy living room. Come in, we'll get you all dried off and warm in no time." The bird, whose name was Luna, explained that she had been blown out of her nest by the strong winds. She had been flying around, trying to find shelter, but the storm was too intense. Mrs. Whiskers welcomed Luna with open arms, and Rosie was thrilled to have a new friend to play with. As the three of them huddled together on the couch, Rosie asked Luna about her nest. Luna explained that it was a beautiful, intricately woven home in a tall oak tree on the outskirts of town. But the storm had destroyed it, leaving her homeless. Rosie's heart went out to Luna. She knew what it was like to feel scared and alone on a stormy night. She looked up at her mom, who was busily making a warm cup of tea and some delicious rabbit-shaped cookies. "Mom, can we help Luna find a new home?" Rosie asked, her big brown eyes shining with excitement. Mrs. Whiskers smiled, her whiskers twitching with kindness. "Of course, dear. We can work together to build Luna a new nest, but we'll need some help from our friends in the town." Rosie and Luna set off into the stormy night, accompanied by Mrs. Whiskers and a few brave volunteers from the town. They trudged through the wet streets, the wind whipping their faces, until they reached the oak tree where Luna's old nest had once been. The group worked together, using twigs, leaves, and other natural materials to build a sturdy new nest for Luna. Rosie and her friends chatted and laughed as they worked, the storm raging on outside. As they finished up, Luna thanked them with a sweet, melodious song. The wind died down, and the rain slowed to a gentle patter. The group cheered, and Rosie hugged Luna tightly. "You're welcome to stay with us until the weather clears," Mrs. Whiskers offered, smiling. "And we'll help you build a new nest whenever you're ready." Luna gratefully accepted, and the four of them snuggled up together on the couch, watching the storm subside outside. As the rain slowed to a gentle drizzle, Rosie drifted off to sleep, lulled by the sound of Luna's soft singing. The next morning, the sun rose bright and clear, casting a warm glow over Willow Creek. Rosie and Luna explored the town together, visiting the bakery for a special bird-sized breakfast treat. As they walked, Rosie noticed that the storm had left a trail of destruction in its wake. Branches were broken, roofs were damaged, and some of the town's beautiful flowers were battered and bruised. But Rosie and her friends were not deterred. They set to work, using their collective talents to repair the damage and restore the town to its former beauty. Luna used her beak to help prune the damaged flowers, while Rosie and her friends worked together to mend broken fences and roofs. As the day drew to a close, the town was once again thriving. The sun shone brightly overhead, casting a warm glow over the bustling streets. Rosie and Luna sat on the porch, watching the world go by, grateful for the unexpected adventure they had shared. From that day on, Rosie and Luna were the best of friends, sharing many more adventures together in the sunny town of Willow Creek. And whenever a storm rolled in, they knew that they could count on each other to weather the weather together. The end. I hope you enjoyed During a Stormy Night. If you'd like to hear more stories from Earthly Reads, please let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.